Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he
takes a shot! That was mighty close. Trezeguet gets into some space. He is through here, and that's been drilled in. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Now Nico Williams. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Morata. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal's cross. Cleared without complication. First quarter of an hour gone. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Morata. And the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that is out of play. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Trezeguet is offering a right smile there.
Not the most accurate pass. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Williams, and he whips it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He rises! Really well taken goal. Egypt are level. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Egypt grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Morata. Yamal. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. And that'll do under the circumstances. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's El Neni. Nico Williams, and he's managed to get free. Nico Williams tries a cross. Mohamed Salah. Looking for the run. Stood up well to him there. It's a throw-in. Rodri wins the duel this time. Hegazi. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Hegazi. Fabian Ruiz. Good, strong midfield running here. Hegazi. And it's El Neni. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a Morata! He's had it taken off him. Fabian Ruiz. El Neni. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Chooses to go back, and he was alert to it. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, what has happened here? Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Out to the right, Mohamed Salah. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Mohamed Salah, foot in, great vision. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Now it's Trezeguet, he's got away, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Salah, pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
El-Neni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's lofted through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for a runner. El-Neni. Now it's Trezeguet. Pedri. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mohamed Salah is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Just eases him off the ball. Grimaldo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Al-Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's surging through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely bit of... It's Salah!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Egypt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Marmoush. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
So what can they make of this? And this is Morata. He's found a way through. He's going for goal! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Cambio de jugadores.
So here comes the substitution. Mustafa Mohamed joining us now. I think we all anticipated that.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played out towards the right wing. He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And we're done. Spain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas.